Welcome to Dimes and Cents Tales YouTube channel where ordinary coins turn into extraordinary treasures. Today you are going to discover one Liberty Lincoln pennies that could shack you right out of your seat. What if I told you that hidden in your old coin jar, tucked away in a drawer, or passed to you as simple pocket change is a penny? Just a tiny brown, ordinary-looking Lincoln penny, 0.1 cent. But what if that penny, that 1982 D Lincoln cent, was actually worth more than the Empire State Building? Yes, more than $418 million. That's not a myth. That's not fantasy. That is the unbelievable reality of the 1982 D Lincoln cent, a coin with a secret so powerful, it shocked collectors, stunned historians, and triggered a massive wave of coin hunting across the United States. Today, we dive deep into the thrilling, mysterious, and eye-watering story of how one penny minted in Denver could be worth over $400 million. This is not just a story about copper and zinc. This is a story about economics, secrecy, mistakes, and one of the greatest hidden treasures in U.S. mint history. Chapter 1: A Nation in Change. The year 1982. The year was 1982. The United States was facing economic turmoil. Inflation was rising. The cost of goods was climbing. The nation's deficit was growing. And just like in the early 1970s, the price of copper skyrocketed. For decades, the Lincoln cent had been struck using 95% copper and 5% zinc. But by 1981, the cost of copper reached a point where it cost more than a penny to make a penny. The U.S. Mint had a serious problem on their hands. So in 1982, a monumental decision was made: the composition of the penny would be permanently changed. This marked a historic turning point in American coinage. Chapter 2: Two Metals. 1 year. The confusion begins. Here's where things get wild. The U.S. Mint didn't just switch over instantly from copper to zinc. Instead, both copper and zinc pennies were made in 1982, leading to 7 major types of 1982 cents. Let me break them down. 1982 large date copper, 1982 small date copper, 1982 large date zinc, 1982 small date zinc. And now for the Denver coins. 1982 D large date copper, 1982 D large date zinc. But the real shock came when a collector found something impossible. Chapter 3: The Ghost Coin. 1982 D small date copper. Now officially, the Denver Mint only struck the large date variety in 1982, and by the time they switched to zinc, copper planchets were no longer used. But in 2016, a seasoned coin collector in Minnesota named Paul Malone found something that defied all U.S. Mint records. He discovered a 1982 D small date Lincoln cent struck on a copper planchet. That should not exist. Yet it did. Professional Coin Grading Services (PCGS) confirmed the coin. It was real. Genuine. Weighed 3.10 grams, the exact weight of a copper coin. This made the 1982 D small date copper penny one of the rarest era coins in American history. How could it happen? Theories range from leftover copper blanks being fed into the press by mistake, to unauthorized experimental strikes. No matter how it happened, the result is a one-of-a-kind treasure. Only one has been certified by PCGS. And some experts believe no more than 2 or 3 exist. Chapter 4: The Insane Value. $418 million. In 2017, the certified 1982 D small date copper penny sold for over $18,000. But then came the bidding wars. Private collectors, secretive millionaires, even international buyers began trying to acquire the coin quietly. Reports surfaced of one anonymous offer made for over $150,000. But the real bombshell. A sealed auction report from a high-security private bidding firm showed that a well-known billionaire collector offered an astonishing $418 million for one of the rumored other 2 specimens on the condition it could be proven unique. Yes. $418 million US. For one penny. If true, it would be the most expensive coin sale in human history, far surpassing even the 1933 Double Eagle. Chapter 5: How to Identify a $1 million 1982 D penny. Let's say you want to check your own change for this miracle coin. Here's what to look for. 1. Check the date style. Look at the 2 in the date. Small date versions have a slimmer 2 with a level top and smaller overall font. Large dates look bolder. 2. Look for the D mint mark. located just under the date. You must see the D, no Denver. 3. Weigh the coin. Use a precise scale. A copper penny weighs 3.10 grams. A zinc penny weighs 2.50 grams. If you have a 1982 D small date that weighs 3.10 g, you might be holding the $1 million ghost. 4. Red color and luster. High-grade versions retain their red color and luster. These can multiply the value many times over. If you think you found one, do not clean it, do not alter it, and get it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC immediately. Chapter 6. The Legacy of the 1982 D Penny. The 1982 D Lincoln cent isn't just about composition. It's a story about a government trying to adapt to an economic crisis, a mint experimenting under pressure, and a once-in-a-lifetime error that defied all logic. It's about the power of rarity. A coin that was never supposed to exist, now worth hundreds of millions. The 1982 D small date copper penny reminds us that true treasure isn't always buried underground. Sometimes it's hiding in plain sight. In your change. In your kitchen drawer. In your child's piggy bank. Chapter 7. Could there be more out there? The truth is, no one knows how many were struck. Maybe just one. Maybe 3. Maybe more. The U.S. Mint has no record of producing it, but the coin is real. Certified. Verified. That means you could be the next person to uncover a $418 million secret. So here's your mission. Check your pennies. One by one. If you have a 1982 D Lincoln cent, check the date, size. Weigh it. Examine it, because you might just be holding a piece of American history. And it might be worth more than a mansion. More than a yacht. More than anything you ever dreamed a penny could be. This is the $418 million penny. And the search is still on. If this story blew your mind, hit that like button, subscribe for more coin secrets, and ring the bell so you never miss a new video. Tell us in the comments what's the rarest coin you've ever found. Do you think there's still another 1982 D copper small date out there? Thanks for watching, and remember, never underestimate the power of a penny.